There's a silence that's louder than a scream. It's the moment after he says it. The air in the room gets thin, the world tilts just a little, and in that hollow space, a single sentence hangs, shimmering like a shard of glass. It's not, "I'm leaving you." That's a door closing. This is worse. It's not even, "I don't love you." That's an ending. This is an erasure. This is the sentence that doesn't just break a woman's heart. It reaches back in time and poisons the memories. It makes her question every laugh, every touch, every promise she ever believed. Stay with me, because we're not just talking about words, we're talking about weapons. And by the end of this, you won't just understand why these words cut so deep, you'll learn how to become bulletproof to them. It's not just one sentence, you see, it's a family of them, ghosts that whisper the same terrible truth: you were a mistake. The first ghost, the whisper of not enough. This one rarely announces itself. It creeps in through comparisons. Why can't you just be more like her? Or the classic, "You'll never understand." These aren't just words. This is him holding up a mirror to you. But instead of your reflection, you see the silhouette of another woman. It makes you a spectator in your own relationship. You start to feel invisible, like your best qualities are suddenly worthless because they don't match a fantasy in his head. It's not about rejection, it's about being rendered irrelevant. The second ghost, the assassin of your past. This is the one that truly terrifies. "I never loved you." Let that sink in. It's a time machine fueled by cruelty. With 4 words, he doesn't just end the future, he demolishes the past. Every "I miss you" text becomes a lie. Every late night talk becomes a performance. Every memory you cherished is now recategorized as a fraud. This is psychological warfare. It doesn't just break your heart, it makes you believe your heart was foolish for ever beating for him in the first place. It's the ultimate betrayal because it steals something he can never give back: the truth of your own experience. The third ghost, the censor of your soul. This one is quieter, more insidious. "Calm down, you're overreacting." 2 simple phrases that are masters of manipulation. They don't attack your worth or your past, they attack your sanity. They are designed to make you feel crazy for having feelings. They are the quiet command to shrink, to swallow your emotions, to make your inner world invisible so it doesn't inconvenience him. When a woman hears this repeatedly, she starts to mistrust herself. Her passion feels like hysteria. Her pain feels like drama. Her intuition feels like paranoia. And a woman who doesn't trust herself is a woman who can be controlled. The final ghost, the brutal dismissal. This is the kill shot. It's short, cold, and leaves no room for doubt. "I don't want you anymore." There's no poetry to it. It's the finality that shatters you. All the effort, the love, the fights, the compromises, reduced to a simple, transactional statement of want. You are no longer wanted. It makes you feel like an object, being put back on a shelf, disposable. It doesn't just break your confidence in the relationship, it can break your confidence in love itself. So, you've heard them, maybe one, maybe all of them. They're echoing in your mind right now, but I need you to listen to me very, very closely. These words, they feel like a verdict on your soul, but they're not. They're not a reflection of you, they are a confession from him. When a man says, "You're not enough," what he's often confessing is, "I am not man enough to appreciate what's right in front of me." When he says, "I never loved you," he's confessing, "I lack the emotional depth to understand what love even is, and I'm rewriting history to escape my own guilt." When he says, "Calm down," he's confessing, "Your emotions are making me uncomfortable, and I don't have the strength to handle them. Do you see? These words were never about your value. They were always about his limitations. He handed you a burden of shame that was never yours to carry. So, it's time to put it down. Here's how you reclaim your power. You don't argue with the ghosts. You don't try to reason with them. You simply turn on the lights. You become the author of your own story again. His sentence doesn't get to be the final chapter. Maybe it was just the plot twist that introduces the real hero. You. You who learned to love yourself when someone else couldn't. You who rebuilt your own reality based on your truth. You who refused to be silenced. Those words that every woman fears hearing, yes, they hurt. They leave scars. But scars are not signs of weakness. They are maps. They show you where you've been and prove that you survived. The right person will never use words to break you. They will use them to build you. They will see the light in you that the wrong person was too blind to see. So let him have his words. Let them fade into the past, where they belong, because your worth was never on loan to him. It was, and always will be. In the comments below, I don't want to hear about the pain. I want to hear about the power. Share one thing you learned about your own strength after a difficult time. Let's fill this space with resilience. And I'll feature my favorite story of strength in the next video. Be well.